Yulahaj pauses. You presume too narrow a meaning of health. Okay. Fair enough. Let's trade it up. What you got? Oh, she's got a bunch of cool stuff. She's got some really nice. She has an implant, a stabilizer arm. Now I can't get an implant, right? Let me look at this. This is only for. Yeah, you need license points. This is only for Truekin. Yeah, I'm not Truekin. But that would be nice. Cybernetic credit wedge. Hey, Rob, good evening. Doing great, my friend. Thanks for asking. How you doing? I wish I had a cybernetic credit wedge. Yeah, exactly, Gidon. That's what I thought, too. Like, she's fixing the health of, you know, any mechanical thing, right? That's fine with me. Let me think about this. Okay, I can't afford this, but I do want to get rid of some heavies. So you can buy my shield, and you'll enjoy it so much. It'll be fantastic for you. Do you have anything that's reasonable? Okay, that's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right. What do you think of the plant you share the building with? I don't. That's a good answer. Who's the man camped near the graveyard? Zotham. I don't see utility in unkindness, but he's a fool. Word that proximity to meekness made one meek. I have no use for a man who seeks salvation in the body of a dead woman. Aren't you doing that? Being buried, like, guarding the gravesite of the... Anyway, live and drink. All right, let's go talk to Grave Guy. Here he is. Live and drink, Wayfarer. Cause no strife here, and we will have no quarrel. I hope not. You speak like a warden. I am no warden. My only fellowship is with my own shame. Wow. That's deep, man. It is a great night, Rob. No, I haven't, Gidon. I haven't done a live and drink with the robot. Maybe I should try that. That's a good suggestion. You know, there's a lot of times I've had to tell people something similar, that my only fellowship is with my own shame. And you get a really wonderful response from people. You should try it. Why are you ashamed? I was once a vile grave robber. Yeah, there is a warden right up there. Robot warden, let's go do it. The lowest of the low. Years ago, I sought to plunder the tomb of the Eaters. Oh boy. And set off to do so with a pair of Confederates. Oh, those grave robbers, how dare they? Where'd you go again? Did you leave loot behind? I watched both of them die, slain by ancient artifice and entombed with the ancient dead. I would have shared their fate, but for a coterie of Mapango nesting in the catacombs. You know, I actually travel with a coterie of Mapango. They kept me safe and fed me while I treated my wounds. It is in their honor that I seek a credo now. You want a credo? I could get you a credo. Just don't ask. Mapango? Mapango are plated digging creatures whose armor scales glow a pale white. They are contemplative, sociable, and mostly peaceful. They commune with ancient objects, which is why a coterie of their kind lives in the tomb of the Eaters. Fair enough. They are patient, even with a rough-hewn wanderer such as we, but it's still not best to ask one to explain their credo. Credo? Yes, it's a rite of passage for the Mapango people, a statement that inspires contemplation, discussion, and thought. An ideal credo has no single explanation or interpretation, and is meant to inspire contemplation in those who hear it. So it's like a Zen koan. For this reason, it is considered rude among Mapango to ask the meaning of a credo. Someday I will find mine. Okay, I got a credo for you. sometimes the bar eats you, and sometimes you eat the bar? Does that count as a credo? Should I tell them Mapango? Who are the Mapango? Oh no, never mind. I'd like to meet them. If you do find yourself in the tomb, the Mapango settlement is nestled in the wall of the northwest catacombs. The entrance is guarded by a chain turret named Vivira, brightly painted to distinguish him from Air Brethren. Resist your reflexive urge to fight or flee, as Vivira is a friendly and open to parley. If you meet, tell him I sent you. Oh, I love this. So Caves of Qud is telling me that there is a chain turret, and my initial thought was I gotta kill it. And then he's like, no, that's Vivira. Don't attack. Talk to it. And I'm thinking to myself, you know, one thing this game, now that I think about it, most RPGs lack this feature. You know how in reality, you can talk to somebody by raising your voice from very far away. But in most RPGs, you have to get, like, just face-to-face with someone to be able to speak to them. So if you want me to parlay with a chain turret, I'd like the option to be able to shout so that I can talk at range and not be shot at while I'm walking up to have a conversation. It's interesting to think about that, though, because, you know, I was just going to make that statement about Vivira, but then you realize, no, every single game, like, you know, every Final Fantasy, Dragon Warrior, all of these games, most modern games, most RPGs, you have to, like, run up to them and talk to them. What's that, Gidon? Can you talk from far away? You can look at them. Ah, telepathy. Correct. Okay, so telepathy would be good if I was an Esper. I'm a mentally stunted mutant. That's cool, Gidon. Well, fair enough. So, speak to a turret. I suppose I will live and drink. All right, so I have a quest to talk to the buried watchers. So one thing I'm definitely trying to do right now is get up to level 19 before I even contemplate the credo that is Golgotha. And I'm going to go around here and just... Yep. Okay, so we learned of a historical site, and we learned something else there. I'm just kind of auto-exploring this little area. And there's wires, and here we go. Okay. Alright, so what I'm going to do is talk to this robot warden. Oh, you have to trade oil. I don't have any oil. Exception not. What is up, my friend? Good evening. Oh, that's a good one too, right? Yeah, like in Kenshi, for example. Yeah, you can just run right around the bar and talk to the people, like, and they're like, hey, welcome back here. You know, are you an employee? Let's talk. That's always a good time. Yeah, because you can't talk from like 10 feet away. Like, you know, normally with a stranger, you could talk to somebody from farther away. It's reasonable. All right, so at this point, I talked to that guy, and we did get ourselves a quest. So we could, you know... That is so funny, Gidon. They are trying to do live and drink, but they're like, don't give me water. It's going to rust me. I need oil. Buried Watchers. Alright, so we could try to go into the Tomb of the Eaters and hopefully not get killed in the process. I don't know how successful that's going to be. Alright, let's go up here. Oh, here's a skull door. That looks good. Death Gate. Patina, have transformed the Cyclopean bronze doors into great shelves of sea foam and coral. Lyrical death is depicted on the panels in high relief. It's kind of like the doors to my bedroom. Chained cables lift inverted pyramids through a calcified village, gaseous fire and vaults of brine. Skeleton harpists traipse across the frieze, and goats chew copper bones on the cornices. Man, it's like down to a T the exact doorway that I have as my front door. It's a double door. Even the cornices are the same. Who would have thought that? It's sealed for eternity. That's actually what happens if people try to open my front door as well. All solicitors who come to my front door find that the gates are sealed for eternity. I'm so sorry. Okay. Now what's on this one? You can't unlock the life gate. Oh. So this is the other side. But the goats are still chewing on the cornices. Alright, well, I can't go that way. So let's see if there's any other place we can go to get in the Tomb of the Eaters. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to happen. It doesn't look good. I'm trying to find them a Pango, but how am I going to do that? I might need more clearance. What's that, Gidon? That the gates are sealed for all eternity? Okay, so... I mean... I'm at our mom porch. Let's go over here. Let's see if there's anything... Like, if I go way over here... Oh, you got anything to eat up here? Eat goat and sweet leaf. You eat the meal. You have gained the activated ability psychometry. You start to metabolize the meal, gaining the following effects. So we can use psychometry at level 1. Whenever you take damage, there's a 10% chance you teleport all creatures surrounding you. That's actually not what I want, but it's funny. I actually want them to stay close to me. I don't know if I should search these banana trees. Uh-oh. Red Death Daka. Ow. It hit me. Did we kill it? Oh, no, I'm getting... I did kill it, but it pulled me inside. Cyclopean Gibbon? You better not be fighting me, Cyclopean. You better be fighting somebody else. I think he was, actually. These Red Death Dakas give you a lot of experience. It might be dangerous, but I'm going for it. Alright, I'm going to charge this thing. Alright, fine. You can't resist my venom. How dare you? There it is, 600. We're resting again. Ow. They have been tying me up, Fading, but I'm able to just, like, my 12 armor value seems to, not agree with them. And then I just chop them up with my many weapons. It feels like that, Enlino, and so I might as well just kind of go around and clean this place out. I could see how if you were a caster, it would be terrifying. Oh, I teleported all the creatures. Oh no. Colossal enemies? Oh, do they have enemies that are more than one tile? Yes, we got it. Level 19. There it is. All right. Oh, sweet. Gidon, I would love a weapon that you needed 4 hands for. I could actually wield that. Let me go ahead and check out my character really fast. We're not going to use a mutation point. We're saving it. And in terms of our skills, I think the last thing I got was... Yeah, I got ambidexterity, and we could try to get 2-weapon fighting. But I also might want something like, you know, lunge or swipe or something like that. Oh, look, dueling stance, though. Oh, I'm not smart enough to be dueling. They're like, you need to have read some books to get the dueling stance. And I'm like, but my intelligence is not high enough. Oh, God. I gotta go search around for these guys because I've teleported them away. So, I think one of the questions that I'd like to ask at this point, as I'm just kind of like, you know, walking around getting experience from these fools, is if I wanted to do Golgotha, like if I was like, all right, I'm going to go to Golgotha, 19th level, number 1, I know that you can do it at like 12th level or something like that, or there's rewards, and I'm beyond the rewards for beating it. But should I, you know, let's say I wanted to power up to get ready for that, what would be some of the things that I should be investing in to get me strong enough to navigate and successfully emerge from Golgotha? With my last character that was very powerful, which was an Esper, I was able to make it to the bottom, but I got killed by something shooting me at ranged. Shotgun or carbine for crab sweeping. Well, maybe I should get myself a shotgun. Good idea. So, explain to me with the Golgotha, like the crabs, do they infinitely spawn, and can you just like run past them? Yeah, that's what I need. How does the swipe would be a good idea, says Gidon. Okay, great. Now, how do herb areas work for healing you? Can you eat them at any time? And do they work like a salve? Is it like are they an instant regeneration, or is it a heal over time? Because the plant in this town over here was selling some herb areas. I could buy some. The chutes never end. That's how you make a garbage disposal facility. Oh. Is that the rocket turret and member of the Kabipir Sorrow people chirps? Okay, wait. Is this Viveka or whatever? Warming up. Uh-oh. Member of the Kabipir Sorrow people, Cyclopean Gibbon. Alright. Everything on this screen is hostile to me. Oh, cool, Enlino. Well, then that will be great. I mean, 100 hit points instantly is pretty good. So everything on this screen hates me. So this is not the one that he wanted me to talk to. Now, can the turret is facing... Hey, Luis, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. We're trying, Luis, we're trying. If the turret is facing to the west, can it turn around and shoot me? Crab, good evening, good to see you. Yes, it can. And it shot a rocket at me. Alright, we're just going to walk away from that. Ow. Alright, this gibbon wants to fight. It's got to be interesting. 100%. The Cyclopean gibbon and member of the Cabapir Sorrow people dies. Well, I had to do that. I really had no choice. Oh boy, this guy. Uh-oh. What happened? Did I teleport myself, or did it teleport me? What is that swirly? A yonder brush is revealed here. Is that what it was, the yonder brush? Did it teleported me? I think if you're a sentient turret, Gidon, you feel pretty good when things come into your range. I want to harvest a cane. I'm trying to find out where it is. It must have been over here. Yeah, here it is. The yonder brush refuses to speak to you. Do you just attack it? I don't know. I killed it. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. I didn't get anything. I must have messed that up. I couldn't talk to it. I just swung my sword at it. Yes, violence does solve all your problems, and it didn't work right there, but I tried. I'm at the banana grove on the surface. And this guy's friendly. He hasn't been corrupted yet. I mean, just from fighting the stuff around here, unfortunately it doesn't drop treasure, but these plants just give me really good experience. Dead. Hey, where'd you go? Are you going to try to fight me? Oh, you're flying. You're actually hard to hit. I'd have to shoot you. Yeah, live and spit oil indeed. Man, that guy hurt me. I'm gonna rest. Back to full, baby. Alright, let's go. I see that plant up there. Oh, it's plant time. I am engulfed. I've killed it. I was engulfed. Alright. Let's kind of look around. See if we can find anything else. And we found another one of these cool plants. These plants grow experience. They're wonderful. Alright, I'm along the edge of the structure. Luckily, these flying things don't seem like they want to fight me directly. Punch. Punch. Gotcha. You're gone. Oh, you're gone now. Yes, you're gone. Oh, boy. That hurted me a little bit. Hey, Pandora, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. You are looking at Caves of Qud. It has, like, you know, extremely old school kind of ASCII graphics that you would expect in a roguelike. And it's a sci-fi post-apocalyptic wild ride of a game. I'm an unhinged mutant with multiple arms who's walking around a banana grove fighting plants, leveling up, having a wonderful time, just exploring, getting engulfed and consumed by man-eater plants, and then hacking my way out from the inside. Their mistake is actually eating me. It goes badly for them once they do that. Oh, there's another one of those yonders. Actually, wait though. Let me try to finish this guy off. Oh, they tried to double dip. Look at that. I'm almost 20th level. I feel great about that. Have I tried defoliant grenades? I have some. Are they specifically anti-plant? Killed it. You see an irritable palm to the northeast and stop exploring. Yeah. You know, sometimes the palms do get a little irritable. Let me see if this guy gives you experience. He's actually hitting me much harder than I want. Ow. Alright, we gotta walk away from that guy. Look at this jerk. Did we get you at all? The irritable palm, he's like so much harder than I want him to be. Fine. Let's see if he... You are famished. Alright, we're going to make a camp right over there. And we're going to whip up a meal. Bam. And I'm just going to rest up. Let's see if this guy gets his health back too. Yeah, he does. Alright, we're not going to fight him. He was way harder than the other plants. And I don't even know if he yields the same kind of experience. I am here for these guys and their experience only. Yep. We are very, very close to leveling up. In fact, one more of those plants does it for us. Try throwing one in the forest, says Gidon. This whole thing catch on fire? My favorite drink. Boy, that's a great question, Pandora. So, you know, I drink a lot of water, coffee, milk. I like iced tea. What about you, my friend? They're not fire. Anti-plant? I mean, if foliage is the leaves on plants, and it's defoliant, like those are related, then it's going to destroy things that have leaves. Boom. Yes. Enon, good evening. Rocket skates? Now that would be hilarious. That's hilarious. I need some rocket skates. You're swell with inspiration to name your Fullerite longsword. Do you wish to? Well, of course. Choose a random name from the Red Death Daka's culture. And we'll just go ahead with... Yeah, Arctic Camouflage looks pretty good. You named the Fullerite longsword Weed Spruce. Indeed, we did.